Good morning, beautiful humans, or love muffins, if that is what you prefer to be called. I have a message today for you, a channeled message. It's a group of Antarian beings, mantis beings. They're the guardians of the waypoints. So this is specifically a group of beings that are in charge of the waypoints or the stargates, the portals. We are here today to guide you toward your highest possible expansion at this time. It is through us that you are receiving information that is allowing you to step forward into your highest vibrational awareness. The stargates that we hold, that we guard, and that we provide protection, love, and nurturance for are symbiotic evolutions of our interspecial experiences. The intergalactic as well as interdimensional wavelengths that we provide waypoints for are very much like the energetic waypoint that you are currently in. You are part of a collective that has a primary motive of guiding itself through and into higher vibrational awareness. That is the function of many of the life paths in the collective that we are currently speaking to. The ascension that is currently unfolding on your planet is due to the increased awareness within the collective consciousness, as well as due to the many individuals that have taken on the role of this guidance, this waypoint shower, this being that is able to transcend from one part or path within reality to another within a limited time. This means that many of you are not only waypoints in yourselves, but also guides, signposts, moving others into their own interdimensional gateways. So it is not always that it is the portal itself that is most important. It's the individuals that are navigating each and every single moment in time that is allowing for this clarity of channel, this clarity of direction, and this clarity of movement to take its highest expression within your fields of reality. We come here today to assist you in the understanding of what happens when an individual moves from one experience to another through portals such as the one that you are currently in. It is not that you are moving from one destination to another. You are experiencing a shifting within your consciousness that shifts your experience from one version of reality to another. It is a permission to move into a different way of being. There has only ever been you, but the different variations within your self-experience are different versions of self completely. And when you drop the idea that there is anything other than right now, then you are dropping everything that has ever limited you until this point. You are allowing yourself to step through a threshold into a version of reality and into a version of self that is completely new from moment to moment. In truth, each moment is a waypoint. It is a guide or a guidepost pointing you directionally into the next moment. Through your expectations, you create the next experiences of your reality. However, it is you ultimately that is giving yourself permission to step through these waypoints to a version of self and a version of reality that is different than what was up until this point. So not only are there energetic timings that allow for a higher degree of liminality that assist you in being able to change perspectives to a greater ease, but in truth, it is just your consciousness switching into a version of reality that is to a higher degree of resonance than the version of reality you are choosing to incarnate within and project your consciousness into prior to that point. So It is not that this channel of energy is always necessary to bring yourself into a different state of being. You do not have to wait for these portals for you to be able to step into your highest versions of self. You are allowed to program your consciousness to be what you wish it to be. That is what you are moving into collectively. However, as you move into and out of different incarnations, the projected consciousness has an easier time when it is moving through channels of energy that allow for a higher degree of resonance naturally. There are places outside of your planet, within this galaxy, as well as on this planet, that make for ease of transition. Ease of transition is only through the idea that within these channels, there is less holding on. There is more truth. There is more light. There is more being shed. There is more coming to the surface in general. It allows for a clarity of kinds. And this is for the highest degree and has been set up within the structure of this reality for this purpose, as it is often easier for you to move into higher versions of your expression through these portals. It is not just on your planet that this happens. There are stargates all over the universe to allow for ease of transition, not just within incarnation, not just through versions of self, but interdimensionally, across galaxy, across time, across space. These waypoints allow for ease of transition because they do not hold on to the same density that is existing around them. They create space. They create openness for ease of travel, regardless of what kind of travel it is, whether it be in consciousness or perception, whether it be in movement, in density, and more. We are the guideposts guiding you toward the versions of reality that you are to be experiencing. However, it is you that must precipitate the flow of energy. If you utilize these waypoints to their highest degree possible, you are the ones that get to move forward into the direction of your dreams, the direction that density lightens, that ease of transition is easier infinitely as your ascension in consciousness expands to the highest degrees possible. You are allowing for yourself to be used as a conduit for this highest light. The highest movement upward is gaining traction as you allow yourself to sit in flow. Do not fight. Do not resist what is. Only sit in the allowance that everything is happening for you so that you may be experiencing yourself to the highest degrees possible moving forward. And you can be waypoints, way showers for those around you, being channels of that divine light, of that liminality and ease of transition for those around you. You are the way showers within your collective. Be the guides that you are here to be and allow for the ease of transition to happen as you collectively move forward through this timing. We are the Antarian mantis beings, and we are the collective of light that is guiding you and showing you the way as we have shown ourselves the way through this timing. We love you. Okay, well, that's it for today. I could see them before I could, before I knew who they were. They're very clearly mantis beings. And they are the portal workers within the galaxies, but they're not the only portal workers within the galaxy. So in terms of, galactic collectives, they definitely have a larger role to play than some of the other groups that I've come into contact with, but on an Earth level, they aren't necessarily. So anyway, that was a beautiful message from them. We are the guideposts. We are the portals. We are the channels of energy moving into and out of dimensional spaces. And we have the opportunity to choose from moment to moment, not just in these timings where ease of transition is a little bit easier. So that's it for today. I love you, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.